Hey guys, it's Darshay with the Gemini Twins YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us here today. What we're going to do is a should I stay or should I go reading. So you're going to go ahead and pick a pile. You can pick this blue cone here, this white and tan cone here, or this completely tan spiky cone here. One, two, or three. Of course, you're going to take three deep breaths. Choose the pile that is your first mind. Go first mind is always your best mind. We're going to take our time as we go through these. I'm not going to give you a yes or a no answer, so I'm going to tell you that right now so there's no surprise. However, I will try to give you as much advice as I can about your situation in terms of what I see come up in the cards. Okay, so pick a pile. Let's start with pile one, the blue. Pile one. How am I chewing gum? How y'all doing today? Let's start out with these chakra oracle cards. Gonna try to do like a past, present, future, so I can have an idea of what happened in the past between you and this person, what's happening right now, and what the future looks like based on right now. First card out is growth. So it could be that you and this person both have some individual growing to do. Obviously, as the card says, could have done that separately or together, but we're gonna get a lot more information as we go. Soulmate. Oh, that's the present. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. So this person is most certainly a very close soulmate of yours. Could possibly even be a twin flame. The card is red, so that's kind of jumping out at me. I usually don't say that, but I think that might be the case. Let's see what else comes out before we say too much further. So you guys could be having a little bit of confusion and back and forth right now. Maybe things were running super, super smooth in the beginning of the relationship, and now could be having a little bit of fallouts. Probably nothing major. I just dropped the card deck. And usually when I'm dropping cards or throwing cards, that usually means something to me. I like to shuffle on camera, so you guys are just going to have to enjoy this peaceful time with me with the music playing. The chakra balancing music. Jeez, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. One more, two more. Okay. Outcome or the near future is bittersweet and instinct together. Under the deck creation. And gratitude. Okay. So first off, as I'm gonna grab a couple of tarot cards to clarify what I have so far. But you and this person were destined and fated to meet in order to create something. And that could be to create change in the both of you, whether that means staying together or doing it apart. But the purpose of this relationship, because that again, this growth card is here, is for you all to grow individually. Um, let's get some clarifiers. I don't want to say too much on the bittersweet and the instinct cards yet until we clarify with the tarot. So let's see. I think this is a person that you are currently in a relationship with, but I'm not sure. One second. Let's see. This reading is going to be long, y'all. I probably should have pre-shuffled. Spirit, tell me about this growth card. Okay. Two of Swords. So in the past, there was some sort of indecision, either on your part or this person's part. We'll get there, guys. Be patient with me. Let's see what this soulmate card is about. Don't read reversals. Okay. So right now, the present feeling of this situation is pretty positive. Okay, so I think I got a pretty good idea of what's going on here. All right. I think that this is a person that you're currently in a relationship with. If this is not the case, it could be like it could be a situationship where you guys spend a lot of time together, but I really feel more so a relationship. Um, but things are in a good space right now overall, even though you guys might be having a little bit of fallout. It could be fears from the past. It could be insecurities that are causing like the little spits between the two of you. Um, you've got Nine of Swords and Nine of Cups together under the soulmate, which is interesting. So both nines are just one number away from completion. So it seems like the growth that you guys had in the past as individuals, whether y'all was together or apart during that time period, has put you in this position to be able to be in the type of soulmate relationship that you guys are in right now. So that's why I get the feeling that this is a good relationship. Also, Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. So I think this person probably meets most, if not all, of your standards and what it is that you want or need out of a relationship. However, with the Nine of Swords, it seems like you might not be so sure about that, and you can flip flop it if you need to. But it seems like you might not be so sure because the Nine of Swords would be overthinking and feeling trapped and feeling like you don't know what to do. So something is happening where you are feeling like perhaps you're unsure whether or not this relationship should be moving forward. Obviously, because you're looking at the should I stay or should I go reading. But I do get the feeling that overall this is a good relationship, probably something worth keeping. That's my opinion. I won't tell you to stay or to go. That's not my place to do that. Um, but with the bittersweet and the instinct cards, that came out together with the Ace of Wands, which is all about a brand new passionate start. And you did get the nines before, and I told you that's one away from the completion. So the nine, here's the one. It could be that both of you all need to let go of past cycles, past ways of behaving, past ways of thinking, past ways of doing things, and have this fresh new start together. And with the instinct card, I get the feeling that you already know this, and that part isn't a surprise to you. You kind of could be feeling this right now, which is why you might be in this Nine of Swords energy, thinking that something between you or something in the way that you guys are moving together needs to change. Could be that the communication needs to be a little bit better, um, especially as it relates to those fears and insecurities that's putting blocks between you guys, or anything that's making you uncomfortable or making you feel like not positive or good about the relationship. Um, with the overthinking too, and at the bottom of the tarot deck, you've got the Seven of Cups, which can be a lot about illusion and delusion, or kind of creating reality the way that you want to see things. So a lot of times our perception definitely impacts how we view a relationship. So if you focus on the positive aspects of the relationship gives more positive things to you. It adds more to you. But if you focus on the negative, then you're gonna produce and attract more negativity in the relationship, even in a good relationship. So I think you, probably both of you, but you more so since you're the one that's here, probably the one that's more spiritual, considering that you are watching this reading, you probably need to spend some time in self care and spend some time really thinking about and maybe even writing out what it is that you want. That may help to show you that, this person is actually lining up to your expectations. Maybe they're not, but again, from here, I kind of get that they are. Maybe you're just telling yourself that they're not. Maybe you're afraid of moving forward with this person. Maybe you have some fears. Um, so yeah, with the bittersweet, I also get that it's been a rough road for you to get here. So you probably had like some heartbreak in the past, that's impacting you and making you fearful or making you insecure. Um, so letting go of that pain and of that hurt is great because it allows you to grow and move forward in this relationship. But it is still bittersweet because, the bitter side is it wasn't easy for you to get here. You've been through some heartbreak to get here. So it could be that you all are helping each other to create, like under the deck on the oracle side was the creation, helping each other to create new versions of yourselves, helping yourselves to helping each other to transform into the higher versions of yourselves together. So this does feel like a good relationship. Um, let's get you a little bit of advice. Well, not advice. Let's just get a little more information. Let's use these as information. I don't want to use this deck as advice. We'll get some advice at the end. All right, let's just get you a little more info. How long have you been reading? 10 minutes? That's not bad. I think y'all need to calm down in this pile. Chill out. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. I have this problem too, so I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, see, chill out. All right, you got the Sun Dancers, which is joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. And then you also got the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. So with the Sun Dancers, I feel like Spirit is saying to you that everything, like you've got this Nine of Cups, you got wish fulfillment, like this is a happy time for you. Go ahead and be happy. Don't let your fears of the past keep you from being present and happy in the right now. Don't miss this moment. And then you look back and wish you had celebrated a little bit more. Be happy every day. You got stuff to be happy about. Focus on the positive, like I was saying in the relationship. Um, so I guess I am kind of giving you an answer. I didn't intend to give an answer. I went into this thinking I wouldn't give answers, but as I breathe more into this, I'm leaning strongly towards yes, you should stay. And I feel like Spirit wants me to say that. And then you also got the Eagle King, the big picture, and angelic help. Spirit is saying don't get lost in like the little spits that I said that I think you guys might be having. Don't get lost in that. Communicate through it. Communicate what it is that you need, what you expect, and if that person is living up to your expectations when you make those communications, then just keep moving forward. That's how you grow. Everything doesn't have to be like a deal breaker. Sometimes we jump ahead and, then we're just like, I'm not doing this because you've just been through so much pain. Again, I've been there. I get it. But look at the big picture. Relationships every relationship we have is helping us to refine what it is we want out of our next relationship, which gets you closer ultimately to what you ultimately want. So it doesn't have to be a painful experience. Enjoy yourself, have a good time, don't be fearful. And if this person ends up not living up to your expectations, again, I think they will, then it's not the end of the world anyway. Like everything is about growth. Every relationship you have is in service of your personal, individuals, and spiritual growth, as well as your ability to discern and have um, positive relationships, positive, healthy relationships, I should say. All right, let's do these. These are like cute little love messages. Let's just see what comes out of these. This is a good power one. Be happy. I know it's not easy. Yeah, these flips. Okay. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So with that one, I really get, don't try to control the outcome of this. Don't try to manipulate the other person into doing things the way you want them to do it. Just communicate your expectations and see what happens. So put it out there and let it go. You don't have to try to, go about things a manipulative way. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to call you manipulative, but we all kind of do it. Like it's human nature when you're trying to get what you want or you're trying to like sure up a certain outcome. So communicate your expectations, communicate what you like, what you don't like, and just see what happens. Have fun with it though. The second one that you got was manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So Spirit is really saying trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your instincts. In your heart, you know this person is a good person. You know that they make you happy. Seems like so. Stop lying to yourself because you're scared. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. I think that's you. I don't think that's the other person. I think that's you. It could be that the other person is this could be flip flop where they're the one that needs to kind of chill out a little bit. But I think that's you. So I think you have deeper feelings in this situation than you are letting on. And then under the deck is transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That's great. That's awesome. All right, let's get you one divine feminine card and then you out of here because it's been 15 minutes. I'm still learning like how to time these things and how long I'm gonna read for. So I knew today I would have a little extra time, so I was gonna take my time. Plus, I know everybody loves the love, or loves the love. Everybody likes to hear the love readings. Oh, straight out. Okay. The diamond-hearted Dakini. I see light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. All right. So yeah, with that growth card that was at the beginning, like we talked about. Let me see. Can you see? This transformation that you've been through, and probably your person too, but the transformation that you've been through is really been about like what you would call like an ego death. So you learning to distinguish what's coming from your ego and what's coming from your intuition. So what is it that I actually know and feel in my gut versus what am I creating in my mind or in my head with my overthinking, because I'm worried that what happened in the past might happen again, or I'm coming up with all these worst case scenarios. That's your ego, because you're just trying to avoid potential heartbreak. Reality is you can't really avoid a heartbreak for the most part. You try to make the best choices you can. As it relates to your person, you follow your intuition. But either way, you're protected. It's all lessons. Have fun. Um, I think that's it for you guys. And just make sure I don't see anything else. Oh, the Manifesting Miracles card. I think this relationship is really going to surprise you, but let me know. All right, we're going to move on. Oops. All right, pile two. Pile two, the white and tan ball. All right, we're going to take our time. What's up, pile two? We'll take our time on this one like we did for the first group. Got some good messages on here. Again, should you stay or should you go? In pile one, I had started this with the intention of not saying stay or go, but it was so strong in the first one to stay that I had to say it. So let's see what ends up coming out for you. I'm going to try not to give an answer and try to just give you advice, but if I hear and feel otherwise as I'm reading, I will let you know. These are just some oracle cards to help me get an idea of where you guys were, where you are presently, and where you're headed in the near future. In the past, let me move this down so you can kind of see. Let's see. Okay. In the past, you got enlightenment. Let's see. In the present spot, you've got complacency and acceptance. I'll explain this out when I'm a little more sure of where this is headed. Let's see the near future, spirit. Mysticism. So for you, I'm gonna tell you right now that we're not gonna know the answer. And the reason why we're not gonna know the answer is because this mysticism card that came out in the near future spread is all about being comfortable with not knowing. And so spirit may want to surprise you in this situation. I don't know. Let's get some more cards and find out. Let's see what's under the deck. So here under the deck, you've got recovery. So you also have been through some pretty big healing as it relates to relationships. In the past, you had some sort of enlightenment. So that could have been like a light bulb moment. That could be maybe you already decided to walk away from somebody and you just listening to this reading because you just wanted to see if you could catch some messages. But or you could have just had a light bulb moment in terms of what to do about this situation. But it seems like something kind of sparked. Right now, you're in a place of complacency and acceptance. So maybe you figure something out about somebody and you haven't yet done anything about it. Maybe you don't know what to do. Again, it's a should I stay or should I go reading? So, duh. But maybe you're accepting whatever this information that you got in the past. Knight of Coins. Okay, so for the people who picked this pile, I think this is a person who you were in some sort of situationship with, or maybe, mm, okay, in some sort of situationship with. Um, Maybe they were moving too slow, or if you guys were in a relationship, maybe you wanted to get married and they were moving too slow, or maybe that's the case right now. Three of Cups. Okay, so I kind of get that there was a person, or this person was moving too slow. Now, whatever that means, if that means y'all was in a relationship, you want to get married, maybe they weren't ready to get married yet, or y'all was in a situationship and you want to be in a relationship and they weren't sure if they wanted to be in a relationship. Again, you can flip flop it if it was the other person applied the way it fits. But at some point, you came to the realization that this is maybe this is taking a bit too long for you. Just like, okay, I don't really know if I can do this anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to do it with the enlightenment. So maybe you realize it's just better to move forward. Um, Again, in the middle, you have this in the present spot. It could be that you're still kind of dealing with this person, so they call you, maybe you still answer the phone, or maybe you're still in a relationship with them, but you kind of already know that they're kind of on that shot clock. Meaning you got like 1 foot out the door, so you're kind of accepting that, okay, this is not going to go, this is not what I want, this is not going to go the way I want it, and I'm just not going to wait anymore. With the high priestess coming out right up under that, you already know what it is you want to do, and you already know what you want to do. Again, at the end, you got the mysticism deck, or the mysticism card. I don't know why I said deck. And that's all about being uncomfortable with not knowing what's going to happen. But then the interesting part is you got the King of Wands, which is all about mastery of action. So either Spirit is saying to you, it's time for you to master action in terms of getting out of this stagnant energy where you're waiting on somebody to give you what it is you want, and instead going and getting it yourself. Because you can't control other people. You can't make them do what you want them to do. But you can always control how you respond to the situation. So that means you can pack your rags, pack your bags, and be on the midnight train to Georgia, moving forward to look for what it is that you want, because everything is always working out for you, right? You always get what you want. Um, so that could be it. But it's either that or I want to get some more tarot cards. Hold on, y'all. Because it's either Spirit is saying that to you, like it's time for you to take some action, or this person is going to surprise the bejesus out of you and they're going to take some action. Now, I don't feel that one too strong, but let's just get a few more tarot cards. I didn't do this for the first group, I'll tell y'all. All right, Spirit, are you saying this person? Can you clarify the King of Wands? Are you saying, oh, okay, normally, wow, okay. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, I'm going to just take them all. Normally I wouldn't, but the way they came out, I'm going to take them. Four of Swords, Eight of Swords. So first of all, you got the King of Wands clarified by the King of Wands. Spirit, I get it's more the first scenario that I described, not necessarily that this person is going to come forward to you. I guess that could be the case for some of you, but more so is Spirit saying, girl, go forward, go forth. Go get what you want, because again, right after that, you got the Ace of Wands, which is a fresh start in passion. And right after that, you got the King of Cups. So it could be that this person, how do I say this? This person is more of a passionate type person, where you do more passionate things together. But maybe you're looking more for a little bit more emotional availability, a little more support, a little more loving, a little more nurturing. And maybe you're accepting that this is not the kind of person that this is. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles, I can get that they might even be a little bit less much, or a lot less mature than you two. But Spirit is saying to you with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords that you don't need to overthink the situation. Maybe just relax a little bit and get into your intuition and meditate because you kind of already know what to do. And I feel like Spirit is also saying that when you do it, like right away, like you got King of Wands, meaning, okay, you take some action. As soon as you take action, boom, fresh start. Right after that fresh start, look who's already waiting for you right there, fine, with a yellow shirt on and some blue pants. I don't really know if y'all want him, but somebody like him will be there that you can be in a relationship with. And if you're a man watching, flip it. King energy can also be a woman. It's not unique to just men. But yeah, like somebody who is more of what you want is already waiting. Like this person already know you coming. So it could be that. Yeah, don't overthink. Get some rest. And under the deck of this other tarot card deck is the Three of Cups. So Spirit is saying you will be celebrating soon. Just recover for now and heal from this situation after you. Seems like the answer is to leave. Again, I didn't intend on giving answers, but I've never done a spread like this before, and I feel that the answer is leave. But let's get a few more. Let me see. What else can I use? Oh no, I don't want to use these. We'll get those. We'll use those in a second. Those are like cute little love messages. Let's use this oracle deck. This gives a lot of good information. The altar priestess preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. So what I was just saying to you about spending time in meditation, because you got the high priestess and Spirit is saying the answer to what you should do is already inside of you and you kind of already know what it is. Next stop, the keeper of the scales. That's all about fairness and balance. Maybe this situation wasn't as balanced as you would have liked it to be in terms of giving and receiving. Maybe you gave a lot more than this person to the relationship. That could be energetically, that could be financially, that could be a lot of ways. The River Queen, flow, letting go, and natural movement. Okay, so Spirit, under the deck, you got Spirit communication, paying attention. I feel like Spirit has already been trying to say this to you. You've been getting these messages, obviously, because you got this enlightenment card up here, too. So I'm pretty sure you already know that you should leave this person. I don't feel like I'm really saying anything to you that you don't already know. But I like this River Queen card. It's all about flow, letting go, and natural movement. And Spirit is saying if you just move, we already got something else planned for you. If you just go ahead and make that move, girl. Or guy, whoever you are. Okay. Let's get some love messages. These are like cute little love messages. Let's get the messages from your new person, because clearly this past person is trash. Sorry. Sometimes I speak before I think. Maybe that's not right. Maybe that person is not trash. They just not the person for you. They too slow, too immature. And some people don't know how to give in a balanced way in a relationship. Like they just were never taught. If somebody never received love growing up, they don't know how to give and receive. Okay. Again, the first that got this one. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Then you gotta be kidding me. The first that got this one too. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So it could be that this person already has an eye on you that I mentioned for you. This new person. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. With that, I get that maybe this past connection was more sexually based. Not necessarily the new one. And then under the deck, we've got romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. I think you will meet somebody new. All right, let's get one more card for you. How long have I been reading? Dang! All right, I learned how to time read, so I figured I would take my time today. One more for the road. All right, let's try to get one divine feminine as advice for you. If you already walked away from this person, good job, and you're about to meet somebody new. If you just were, some of y'all might just be looking for confirmation for what you already know or what you've already done. You did the right thing. Okay, Spirit, that's too many. Try it again. One more. Just one. Make it plain, make it clear. All right. Fatima, the mother of Imams. Love is my lineage, and gratitude is my religion. All right, y'all. Usually I wouldn't read it, but I've never pulled this card before, so I can't even tell you what it's about really, outside of love is my lineage. But I feel like there might be a message in here that you need to hear, so I'm gonna read it to you, okay? Fatima, give me just a second. Okay. When your soul selects her card, we can get caught up in the ego's idea of who we need to become or of what we need to achieve. Fatima is the grace that sweeps through our seemingly complex lives and reminds us of what's core, what's solid earth to the soul, family, even if family means a few beloved friends. What matters most is the love and gratitude we bring to those who are there for us, and the love and gratitude we feel when they show up for us. Nurturing, protecting, and taking care of the ones we love is a sacred occupation. My great grandmother, Big Margie, advised me that if I ever had children, I needed to make sure I got paid for it. I had no clue what she was talking about. The idea was so foreign. Big Margie believed that women should have a wage for the time they spent raising children so that their work would at last be valued. The role of housewife or of stay at home mom is sacred if it's consciously chosen. It is a profound contribution to raise and reconstitute the world. There is a legacy of love that can be inherited by the whole family from such undivided attention and presence. Fatima restores the significance and importance to the spiritual path of motherhood. Fatima is also a call to step back, take a deep breath, and take inventory of how much you can be grateful for right now in this moment. She releases you from unreal expectations of yourself. Whether you have mothered a child, a friend, or yourself, Fatima helps you see again the vital role the nurturer provides. She offers the perspective that says love is the family we all belong to, and gratitude is the state of wealth we get to live in. What am I most grateful for in this moment? Okay, I think that's enough. If that Let me know if that resonates. That's a little heavy. But I think just as like a wrap up, I think Spirit is saying be grateful for what it is that you do have, even if you feel like you might have to let something go. When we let things go, we make space for better things to come in their place. But if we hold on to the old, then we don't necessarily have the energetic space for new things to come in. So I can feel a little bit of sadness from this pile. Whatever you've been through or whatever you're letting go of or planning that you might let go of, it's not easy for you. But you got to do what's best for you. Okay. Pile three. Pile three. All right, pile three. Give me some positivity up in here. Pile two took me down. I'm discombobulated and everything. What's going on? Oh, shoot. All right. You guys can't even see my whole head. All right. Now, let's do past, present, future. See what's going on with you and this person. Now, again, as I said to the prior piles, I did not intend on giving answers to should you stay or should you go. I just thought I would give you advice and read the situation for you to give you some insight from spirit. But for the past two piles, I have given an answer because I felt called to. So we shall see how this works out for you. I don't intend on giving you an answer, but let us see. 3 cards straight out. Okay, so let's. In the past, you got isolation, mysticism, and guilt. Okay. Let's see what else comes out for the present. I'm not going to speak on that too much until I get some more info. Yeah, what's the present like? What's the present like between these two? What's the present like for pile 3? I saw a flipper. Somebody flipped over. Expansion. Alright. What about the near future? What about the near future? What about the near future? Okay, I got 2 flippers and 1 fail. I'm gonna take them. You got more cards than anybody when I did this. Okay, balance. Ew. In the near future, balance, passion, and rejection. Balance, passion. Under the deck is service. Balance. I'm just filling out the energy. Okay, let's pull some tarot cards. I need some clarification before I can really say too much. What is past, spirit? The Fool. What about the present? Okay, present, you got the Emperor, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. And in the near future, too many cards. I did just see the Death card, Peacock. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out. Well, that was meant to come out. Okay. Under the deck, you got the Magician. So, in the past, with this person, it could be that you all started this relationship both feeling a lot of pain and having a lot of like unhealed issues, both of you, and perhaps getting together either for the wrong reasons or this one is tough. This one is different than the prior two, big time. Either getting together for the wrong reasons altogether, but still having like that carefree kind of, we love each other, let's do this, we can do this, because you got the Fool card. So it could be that you all started, off in the wrong way. And I use the word wrong lightly, right? Because lessons are lessons and we're meant to learn them. But so I use that lightly. Right now, it could be that I don't really get that it's this person. I get that it's you, or your person is you, who is growing and expanding and transforming into a different version of yourself, because under the deck you also have the Magician. So right now you're working on creating and wanting a better life for yourself. That's also reiterated because you also have the Emperor that came out under this expansion. And the Emperor energy is essentially taking charge of your life, being decisive, always doing what's right for yourself and for others, doing what's best for the highest good of all. But at the same time, you got 2 7 cards. You got the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Cups together with this Emperor. So it could be there's a lot of like fighting and defensiveness between the two of you. Because if you look at this card, this chick is here like with a whole, like she's got some sticks and she's battling. So you guys are fighting a lot. Also with the 7 of Cups, I see this as you looking at other options, not necessarily other people, but maybe perhaps other ways of being in a relationship. Or this could be you daydreaming about like a better relationship or something different than what it is that you have right now. kind of knowing that there's something else that you want and looking out into the world and thinking, okay, which of these cups would I like to, if I did leave, which direction would I go in? And I don't even really know what direction I would go in. And since I don't know what direction I am going to go in, I'm just going to do nothing right now, which is not good. Okay. But looks like you're headed towards a move. In the near future, you've got balance, passion, and rejection. So it could be that you are walking, it could be that you feel that you need to walk away from this person in order to get what it is that you want out of your life. Maybe for some reason they just really don't fit anymore. Maybe you're growing apart because, like I said, I feel like you're going through some sort of transformation and this person is not. Um, but maybe this is really like this. I said in the beginning too, this is hard. It's hard for you to do this because you really care about this person. And I don't even necessarily see anything in particular that this person has done to you with the other that with the other pile. I was able to see kind of like, okay, that person was moving too slow and not really giving in a balanced way. I don't think that's really the case if you pick this pile. I think maybe you're just in a relationship that you're outgrowing or that you're afraid that you will outgrow in the near future. And so you're just trying to see, does this line up with what it is that I want? I feel like this could, like with the rejection coming at the end, it could lead to this relationship ending. But I think what Spirit is saying to you is to focus on your individual passions and focus on balancing yourself out and being strong as you move through and make this decision. You don't have to make the decision right now, right? Focus on under the deck on the other chakra oracle. You got service and destiny right behind it. So I think Spirit is saying focus on, again, your passions that serve other people, things that make you feel good, things that like revitalize that life forcing you. Like, making these videos for me is helpful to me. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm helping somebody. So maybe things like that for you, whether that's art, whether that's, cooking, whatever it is, spending time doing those things. And you may feel that perhaps those things are unproductive, but it's easier to make a decision, or you make better decisions when you are in a happy state of mind versus being in a negative state of mind. Because again, this is already hard. So try to focus on getting yourself balanced and happy in other ways, and the decision will become more clear to you in terms of what you should do about this person. But let's get some more. Oh, I know. Let's get this one. That's all right. We can get a little more information from this. This video is long, y'all. 43 American minutes. What is going on here? It's not even gonna. All right. My third eye is like on fire, fire, fire. Wow. Reading for you. Okay, Spirit. I see these, but I'm not gonna take them. If they come out again, I will take them. Three, Spirit. So for you, it looks like I actually really don't have an answer. So let's see. The altar priestess. You got preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. Spirit is saying spend some time in your rituals. If you don't have some, you can make some. Praying, meditating, journaling, whatever, scripting, even if you need. And look up scripting on YouTube. The Hungry Ghost, obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. So, like I said in the past, you guys this might be like a codependent relationship. By codependent, I mean you guys are in the past, maybe not for you right now, relying on the other person to make you happy. So, feeling like it's the other person's job to keep you happy, to keep you balanced. And maybe that has been the nature of the relationship. And as you're expanding and growing and transforming, that's becoming draining on you. So, you don't want to do that anymore. And that's fair. But it's hard because you are attached to this person and you clearly love this person. Okay, the Dragons duel. Yes. Inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. The Dragons duel is all about which dragon do you feed, right? Do you feed the dragon of your ego or do you feed your soul? Which one is it? You feed your soul with positivity and meditation and positive thinking, and you feed the other dragon, you feed the negative dragon with a bunch of negative expectations and this scaredy consciousness, thinking like, well, if I leave this person, then I don't even know where I'm gonna go. I don't know what's next. Or will I find somebody? Am I too old? Am I too fat? Am I too skinny? Am I too ugly? Whatever it is that you're thinking and telling yourself, the universe is saying the universe is abundant. Everything you want, you can have. Everything is always working out for you. So it's just about you being the magician and manifesting what it is that you want. You can have whatever you want. Just make a conscious choice to feed whichever dragon you want to feed. Don't feed your ego. And yes, you can feed your ego and talk yourself into staying into a relationship because you just don't want to be alone and you're attached to the person and that person makes your ego happy, but really they don't make your soul happy. Okay. Let's get a couple of little love messages. I like these. I feel like Spirit is also saying at the end of the day, I mean, you live your life how you want to live your life, right? Like, you want to stay with this person, stay with this person, but just, know who you loving too. If it's not what you want, go get something else or be single for a while. Easier said than done, y'all. I don't think I'm being harsh here. My sensitive crying self. Okay. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. That is like the whole point of this whole message. Spirit says, stop asking me the same thing, huh? All right, Spirit. You're giving us a little clue, huh? Okay, again, freedom. Let's get 2 more. There we go. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. You guys. Okay. I don't know what's going on here or why cards are being thrown all over the place. But some of the other stuff I do kind of peek at. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is going to become a reality. I picked up that freedom card. I'm just going to take whatever one is on the top right here. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. Okay. So that gives me another message as well. If by chance you've listened all the way through and this pile has not resonated for you, another way that I could interpret all of these cards, and it just came to me when this twin flame popped out, is that you could have either been in a situationship or a relationship with somebody, and again, you're growing spiritually faster than this person. And for right now, you have to reject them, even though you may feel and know in your heart that you're supposed to be with this person or that you guys are supposed to be in a relationship. You may have to reject them now in order to show yourself respect, in order to do what's best for you, being strong like this strength card. And that doesn't mean that the relationship is over forever. It just means that it's over right now. And if they're meant to come back around, they will come back around. And I guess that part of it also applies for the other group I was describing, where you just kind of outgrew somebody that you're currently in a relationship with. If that's the case for you too, same kind of thing. I lost my train of thought. All right, let's get you one divine feminine oracle and call it a day. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. For the first set of people that I described, where you've been with somebody for a long time, you're outgrowing them, or you've been with them maybe a little bit of time and you're already outgrowing them, whatever it is. Even if you have to say goodbye to this person right now, it does not mean that you have to say goodbye forever. But you just may need to do what you need to do right now. And then if it's meant to be, it'll be. They'll come back around. But don't let them have you feeling stuck. Sarah LaKiley, I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. Wow. Okay, let's read this. Because we are all one. Um, and so sometimes when we have to let people go, sometimes it's helpful to think that we are all one. You're never really away from anybody. We're all connected. You're just, you're not in a relationship with them right now. That don't mean you can't love them. You love them from a distance. Okay, no matter who you are or where you are, St. Sarah's love is the kind that reaches you. There's nothing you need to perfect or prove. There's nothing you need to wait to become. There is only the deep, abiding truth that love is not outside of you. You are never an outsider to love. You are love. St. Sarah is the ultimate love card, the one that whispers what you've always known, that love is our true purpose and our only home. Love is where we will all arrive, no matter how persecuted, how lonely, how outcast we might feel, no matter how long it has been since we felt loved. Saint Sarah is the healing that comes when we embody love again. She is here to welcome us back to the singular destination we actually never left. Home is only ever as far as we allow ourselves to be separate from the space of our own heart. Enter the heart. Ask to experience love, true love, and let it fill you head to soul. All right. I think that's enough. Good luck to y'all. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. And bye, y'all.